Hey everyone, Robert over here at Steve Schmidt Ford of Highland. Today we're going to be taking a look at a 2026 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands edition, one of the more capable trims that Ford offers in the Bronco Sport lineup, more for those people looking for that off-road capable compact SUV. Let's go ahead and take a look around this vehicle, see what this Badlands has to offer for us. Starting up front on this 2026 Badland Bronco, you're going to have your Bronco Sport specific front end grille with your Bronco letters right there in white with your LED lights on the side. A little bit of a different on the front end of this one from your other edition trims is you're going to have your slightly more aggressive front end bumper there with your tow recovery hooks and your extra parking sensors. And then you have your little fog lamp sitting down there underneath with a little bit of that underguard protection continuing all the way underneath there. Coming around to the side of the vehicle, you are going to have your all-terrain Continental tires. These are going to be 225/65 R17s. With your Badlands specific rims on the side there. You got your Badland badge sitting right there on the side, so that way you know that this is that Badlands trim. And then a really nice side profile on this Badlands where they give it just a slight bit of a suspension raise to give you a little bit more ground clearance, allowing you to handle off-road terrain just a little bit easier in this model versus the other ones. You have your black roof rails up top, and then the Badlands does come with that black painted roof on the top. Coming around to the back of this Bronco Sport, you are going to have your Bronco Sport rear hatch with that Bronco Sport stamped right there on the gate. You do have the ability to open up your rear glass. Makes it really easy if you're trying to put in some lumber or if you have fishing rods or skis or anything like that that you need to put in. And then you can open up the rear hatch the rest of the way. Really nice that they give you this rubberized mat down here to kind of help protect everything with that spare sitting right underneath. Do have some cargo management for some tie downs there, so if you need to put bags or a cargo net back here, you definitely can do so. You got your power lights and a little bit of Pro Power on board coming out of the back of this vehicle. And then the nice thing is, while this is an off-road vehicle, they still do give you a little bit of towing capabilities with these Bronco Sports. So you got that tow hitch receiver right down at the bottom. Coming over to the driver's door, you'll have that keyless entry pad with your keyless entry door handles. Opening up to this really nice interior for the Badlands trim. This is going to have the Badlands Tech Package on there, so you are going to have your slightly different seats with your memory seats for your driver. You got 8-way power adjustments for the passenger. You are going to have your Android Auto, Apple CarPlay on your built-in screen here. You got your digital instrument cluster. This one is going to have a really nice sunroof up top, so while you're out trying to conquer those trails, you can let the sun in and enjoy that nicer weather. You're going to have your heated seats for both the driver and the passenger with that heated steering wheel. You've got tons of your different drive modes that you can go through. You even got your off-road, your rally, and your rock crawl mode, more specific for the Badland trim. You're going to have your blind spot monitoring right there on your camera. You're going to have a nice backup camera with your 360 camera as well. You got your different camera angles, so you can change it up and make sure that you get the perfect view, so that way whenever you are backing out, you don't have any issues. And then let's go ahead and take a little quick look in the back seat too, and see what the rear compartment's going to look like for anybody that might be sitting back there. I'm a little bit of a taller person, so I usually have the seat sitting back. I'm about 6'4" myself, so I usually have no leg room behind myself. But it is nice that these vehicles still do have a decent amount of leg room. I've got the seat in my driving position where I'd want to have it at. So at the current moment, you are going to be a little tight for leg space, but it's not anything uncomfortable at all. And then even if you're in that passenger seat, you would definitely have a little bit more room. Or if you happen to be a smaller driver, you definitely have plenty of space in that rear for any rear occupants. And then making our way under the hood of this 26 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands is going to be that 2-liter EcoBoost engine, the most powerful engine that Ford puts in the Bronco Sport, putting out about 255 horsepower, 270 pound-foot of torque. So you got plenty of power for anything that you might be trying to do on the road, or any gravel, dirt, any type of trails that you might be trying to handle while you're off the road. Well, that's going to wrap up the walk around of this 2026 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands. I think this is a really nice vehicle for somebody that's looking for a compact, rugged off-road SUV. Really good for if you need to go to the campground, handle any light gravel trails or any dirt trails, or really if you're just trying to get into that rugged SUV without having to step up to something like the Tremor Explorer or even going into something like the Tremor Expedition. Let me know what your thoughts are down below on the 2026 Ford Bronco Sport Badlands. I upload every Wednesday, every Friday, and every Sunday, so go ahead and subscribe for more Ford walk-arounds. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.